Hello everyone, I am back so we can get back into the world. Calcite is acquired, and it's time to start heading back. I might pick up some more iron. We shall see. And there's a lot. Oh, okay, it's raining. Okay. Sorry, I've got a sore throat still. Alright, let's see. Down there. Oh, right here. So I was thinking about the barn that I was planning out earlier, and I think I might change it up a bit. I was looking at some other barn designs that might make a bit more sense than what I have going on. So I'll probably replan it. I have to figure out what angle would be best for it, though. There we go. Really? Okay. I thought it said I had 40 before I went and did all that, but I guess I was wrong. Hello, Cloud. There we go. I was only going to get a stack, but I'll go ahead and just collect this. Okay. It should be good. And I can get this. Finish off that little 10 count. And we'll just do that. Okay. I really don't need much of anything else. I had thought about getting something while out here, but I can't remember what it was. And I know I just didn't have a whole lot of storage for it. Yep, there we go. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of iron there. Nope. Okay. That's a pretty good sized vein. Alright then. Oh, I have the hiccups. Ow. Okay, good. For a second, I thought I was going to have the bug where rain just never stops. I usually have that on Bedrock. Okay, so I need to head that way. Yeah. Okay. It was mostly east, I believe, that I need to head that way. So one of the, or well, quite a few of the designs that I had found for the barn. Oh, that's a cool hole. Anyway, I'm easily distracted. The designs that I had seen for, we're gonna just hope for the best. There we go. They, their outdoor bits were covered still for the barn. It wasn't just a matter of having one building and then take them in and out, which is barns that I'm used to and that I grew up around. So instead, I think this would fit kind of the fantasy feel of it all more than like a red and white typical barn. I don't know if that wraps around to go that way or not. So we're just gonna hop off of here. Oh. But it is still just one building, but it's got your basic barn shape in the middle, and then it just branches off the sides. So it's just one big building. And I will likely still keep might still keep a back paddock sort of situation, but ooh. Oh, okay, stop moving and just let me fall. There we go. Okay. Yep, I hit 2 keys at once. Okay. But yeah, it'll probably make more sense once I start laying things out. Which I think I heard one of the horses next door. No. Okay. Okay, do you wrap around to the left? No, you do not. Sheep out there. Ooh. There's more water. What's that? Where I saw the spider spawner? That might be. It's pretty close. Let's go take a look. I think think that section up there. Because it should be to our right. No? About the spider spawners. Did I just go in a circle or? Yeah, because the spider spawner should be right there. Yeah. Okay. So I go this way. I just got a little sidetracked, that's all. One good thing about boating is I have a hand free, so I can sip on my tea, and that's helping my throat out quite a bit. A little baby squid. That's also a pretty cool cave entrance to the left there. I do kind of wish that with the ocelots, and I don't know, it could have changed. I haven't tamed an ocelot in here in a while. But I do wish that the ocelots would follow you, kind of like the cats do. I think that would be nice. Because I would definitely have ocelots just following me around. And it'd be fun. And here's all of our awkward islands, which I actually need to go around this way for. I didn't even notice that square missing from right in that area. Ooh, the lag. Whoopsies. And I think I fixed the game audio. I was recording double audio for the last few streams, so I do apologize for that. I had my OBS set up a little funky. So now it should be a lot more tolerable. Is that not my home? No. Am I lost again? Hang on, let's go to sleep. I didn't bring the bed with me. Okay, well, let's get back in the boat. We at least know I'm around them. Oh, wait. over there. I think I'm over there. Never mind. I just thought I had taken a wrong turn somewhere, but look at that. There's the little cabin. Okay. And there was an Enderman on the hill over there. Here's hoping nothing spawns to chase us. And bloop. Oh, I'm hitting control, not shift. Whoops. Just wanted to run right out of the boat. And it wouldn't let me. Okay. Alright. Now then... Okay. For some reason the shift click didn't work right then. That was weird. Yes, horse. Okay. My goodness, horse. Excuse you too. Goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna put those there for now. And then... got my shears. Okay. Let's go ahead and also shear some of these guys. Alright. Oh, you know what I will do though? I will make another bed and we'll put it out there. We'll finally do it instead of running back here every night. I will make a light blue one. Oh, okay, I did. For a second I thought that I had just grabbed more wool instead of a couple things of wood. Oh. Hello, skeleton. Goodbye, skeleton. Ooh. Free arrows. Alright, so for this... it's basically just... like an extension. And then the roof goes... ooh, like that. Very descriptive, I know. I'm sorry. Okay, because I can... take some of this out. I don't need a spoon just to take care of this bit of dirt. It'll take a little while, but that's okay. Okay, and then this ended up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 7 blocks out. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Just had to make sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness, 7. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Let's take this. I'm not going to entirely copy the other barns that I've seen. I just like the idea of having that roof over the pens. They're kind of a bit like stalls anyway, like a tiny little turnout area. Let me actually look at the pictures. Oop. There we go. Yeah. So one of the pictures, it wasn't even really a barn. It's more like, I mean, it is a barn, but it's also doubling as a workstation. Like they have their furnaces, they have, I cannot see. It is a blurry picture. But they have, it looks like workstations. I think they've got the map table in there or something like that. I don't know. But I liked the idea of having one central point that is taller and then the wings branching off either side. So I don't know, I might make that narrower. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I make it. Because there's a couple of them where this central bit is the same width as the outer bits, so they are equal in length. It's just, of course, the central point is taller, and these ones just kind of go up to meet it, and then it goes up like that. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet, but I do like some of these ideas. And don't know, it's probably going to be debating between just doing like dark oak and spruce or calcite. Not even calcite, like, well, I don't know if I want it to be diorite. That's a lot of diorite. I don't mind it as accents because it does help with the texture of it all, but I don't know. I was also debating if I still wanted it facing east and west or if I wanted it to be like north and south. So it could be wider this way. But I think facing east and west will be fine. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I think there's more room for it to be a nice wide open building basically, just right in here. I'd have to do more terraforming though to swoop this in a little bit more, but it might actually work out better to face north and south. Because it doesn't need to be super deep if it's going to be wide. Because I can just have it be a lower roof. Yeah, I might just scoot it over, have the center be about here. Maybe? Because while yes, I will be using it and utilizing it early on, but I will eventually, once I'm done here, dye the sheep more natural colors and leave them be and cull them so there's only probably about 6 to 10 sheep and then a handful of cows and pigs. And then I'll probably have to leave the horse here because I can't remember where the next village I had planned was, like how far away that was. Okay. It's about 1,500 blocks away. It's not too terrible. I'd probably get the horse there. So the little black horse might stick with us for a bit longer. But I'll put like that horse there since they aren't despawning. I'll just plop them into this house. Okay, but for now, we need to actually get this planned. So originally, leave that like that. Okay. Okay, so then. Alright. Now let me go get some more of another color so I can kind of redline where I'd like to potentially have it facing north and south instead of east and west. Okay. Let's do that. I will need to make another set of shears. I don't know why I put them in the way I do, but I do. Now I'm done. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to steal a few more sips of tea while running. Now then. Let's see. So I was thinking a central point probably be somewhere over here. Maybe, no, yeah. Somewhere there would be about the central point. Oh, in line with that. Okay, so how deep does this one go? 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not count that right. Okay, so we got 21. So let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3. Goodness, I can't count today. 10. Okay. And then this is 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Perfect. So that should be 21 there. And then you were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so 15 wide. So we need to do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this should be that. Okay. This extra piece here is throwing me off. Nope. That. Okay. Okay. What? Alright, so that is the main building. And then we can have the wings go whatever direction off of that as we want. But let me just see from up here. Yeah, so we'd have a nice little swoop-dee top, and then it'd go out like that. Yeah. So you'll mostly be seeing it from like within here. And the whole little town center marketplace area. So we'll see it from like a angled 3/4 view sort of situation from here. I think that would end up being better. So let me just... Actually, we'll do up. Okay, and then I think we'll go ahead and take this down. Ooh. And let's go grab these blocks. Grab you. Okay. So let's do that. Right. Yeah. Okay. And then how far out? Something like that. Right. That's the right amount. Or did I do one more out? Okay, I did the right amount. Alright. Okay. Do I want them to go out more, or do I want to bring that in more? I might bring those in more. Let's see. If I were to just do this by one on either side. Okay, yeah, I think just one on either side actually brings it in a lot better. Okay, we are going to do that then. Okay. That ought to be good. I'm going to... Actually, no, I'll keep that as a marker there. But yeah, that should look a lot better. Yeah. Let's get you out of here. I can set it up here. There we go. Yeah, that should be much better. Be able to see it from here like that. That'll be nice. I'll have to put a custom tree over there or something to balance it out since we have this big old tree line here. And it'll probably follow up the roof a little bit almost. I don't know. Depends on how tall I end up going, because I think for the ends here, just gonna do like 3 tall there, and then it'll go up at a slant, a very narrow slant, or gradual one. And then the blue is what will be taller. Okay. So let's see. It's gonna have to be significantly taller than that. And unless I do keep it lower, there was a barn that had a very shallow roof that I had seen. Well, let's see. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This might be too much, but okay. I think that's probably going to be too much. I think I should be able to go. Yeah, that's going to be... Because, like, there's going to be some overlap. I think if that's it in the center, it'd be fine. Maybe just bring it down by 2 blocks. See it from this angle. I will. So from this angle, it's pretty good. So, like, practically central point. That's not too terrible. So it'll meet up probably about there. And then it'll go up like that, and then down. Then that'll meet up about there again. That should be okay. So that was 8 tall, I think. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 8. Okay. Do so over here. You enjoying it, horse? It's going to be your home soon. Yeah, if anything, I can probably extend those out by 1 or 2 blocks. Yeah, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's see. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. Okay. Perfect. And then we can figure out a block palette. Okay, for that. Sorry, I think I cut my finger at work, and hitting the mouse with that is a little painful. Okay. We are heading back to the cabin because I am going to look at block palettes and we're going to figure out what to do. And either way, I think I am going to have to, well, I know I'm going to have to get more resources. It's going to take a lot of blocks, and if I were to even do just like the front with the calcite that we just collected, it's not going to be enough. I should probably learn how to use, I think it's the Axiom mod, so I can build things in creative and know about what I'm gonna need. I don't know exactly what I need, but you know. Okay, let me dump this. Put the brown down there. Okay. Travel bed. If I do any sort of white, I probably will need that. Let's see. And then I probably should actually get these growing. Okay, and yeah, I should get you growing too. Oop, I only meant the one tree. Okay. So if we do the white, and then we'll need the calcite. What else? What else? Got that. I don't have any diorite. I will have to get some. Okay. Now then. I am going to grab the travel bed again, because I'm actually going to go over there. Plant the trees, because we're going to be over there. Even though I think the trees would still grow over here, even if I am over there. I'm more accustomed to the 4 chunks distance, not rendering, but simulation distance, I think is what it's called. And this world has a 12 chunk simulation distance. So, okay. Let's... Ow, I keep hitting that cut. Goodness. Can I not? Wait. Does it have anything to do with my shield? It's because I had a shield on. Okay, so can't do wood stripping with a shield on. My goodness, boy. Dinner is in 20 minutes. Okay. And then calcite would actually go in between the wool, I think. Oop. No, because that's got the pink hue to it, and this one fits more because there are some of those warm tones there, but that's too much cool tone. So, no to that. And I know this one's not going to work, but hey. Actually, it's got the warm tone in it. That it does have. That's like, if it weren't for the black spots, that really wouldn't be too terrible. Let me try the texture upright. Yeah, it's really just the black spots. And then the texture of that. It's not terrible though, so I could do mostly pale oak. If that's what I choose to go with. Either way, I should probably get a couple of these trees going. Let's get this going first. Pale oak. There we go. Dark oak can go over here. And then cheat so I don't have to do any silk touch. Digging. Okay, now then. So that's pretty much situated. Okay. And then for darks. Now I had already done a build. Huh. For some reason, I thought dark oak had lighter. I could be wrong. Like, I knew dark oak, of course, darker wood. But for some reason I thought that the bark was lighter. Okay. And it still kind of is, it's just that's more. The bark to this matches the wood a bit more, just because that's more reddish, and that's more reddish. Because I could do. Let's put this on this side too. Because I could do dark oak framing, and then mostly spruce. And then dark oak planks or dark oak stairs and slabs to help with the frame of the roof. But then that's too two-tone. Let's see. And I could do tough for the trim. Some tough trim and walls and things. If that were the case, though, that is a lot of mining. Let's see. I don't know. I might do the white with... Do I want spruce? Or do I want dark oak? The spruce kind of ties in because it's got the red, while these have the pinks. But then the dark oak kind of has that. I mean, it's not a cool tone, but compared to this, it is a cool tone. So I don't know what I want to do. Because I could do it all wood. If I do it all wood, then it'd make things a lot easier. But I could do it all like the brown woods, basically. So everything from oak to dark oak. So oak, of course, is out there. I gotta go grab it and bring it in here to test it out, but I think that might end up being it. I think it's going to end up being brown. Probably end up using birch, as much as I know a lot of people hate birch, but I don't mind it. I don't think calcite fit in. I could do like maybe the central point could be the pale oak, and then the side bits can be oak, and then of course it'll be all spruce trimmings and things to bring it all together, and maybe a couple bits of dark oak things here and there. It's like the dark oak could be the frame. I could do dark oak as the frame. I could do dark oak as the frame. Oh. Oh. You too. Didn't even notice that the dark oak had sprung up. I knew the spruce had. But yes, that is actually exactly what I wanted. So this way, within this area, I'll already have that. And then I can just texture it with mud blocks and things. But I don't need the silk touch in order to do so. I'm gonna need to make a couple of lecterns so that way I can get some villagers and do villager trading, which I've never had the attention span to do that. In my realm world that I have with some of my friends, which coincidentally are my bosses, they, one of them dealt with like all the villager trading. I didn't even ask him to. He just started doing that. And I was like, okay. Don't need to ask me twice on that because I am okay with not doing it, but now I have to do it. So now is going to be the tough part of once I start getting things built, I need to go get things enchanted. Which is not going to be an easy time. I also need to go out and actually fight things a little bit more so I can get better at it. That way I can venture into the nether. I'm just dreading it. There we go. That'll be fine. That's a stick. That's a stick. Oh, perfect. Okay. One of these sides is gonna be for the pigs. And they're gonna get all of the brown mud. Oh. Just waiting on that. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's two of them up there. And now there's a third. Okay. Ooh, nice, nice. Wait, I think I am gonna go with the dark oak, I think, for the framing. At least with the framing, it's not gonna be a whole lot of it. So if I don't like the dark oak, I can test the spruce. I'll probably do 1 pillar spruce, 1 pillar dark oak, see which one I like, and go from there. Because I'll do the face of this and just see if I like it. And if I don't, then all I've done is the face. I haven't done the entirety of the build and then realized I hated it. So, we will pull a green and not do the back. So, let's decide that one is going to be dark oak. This one will be spruce. Okay. Okay. And then also need to figure out where I want the door and what the flooring is going to be, because I know it's going to be mud out there. I'll have to get some of those leaves from the forest floors out there, so can add some texture to the flooring. But that'll be easy enough. I can go out and get like stacks of it in a few minutes, so I'm not too concerned about that. That's just for later. Perfect. Whoop. Ah, nice muddy spot. Okay. I think before I get too into anything, I'm probably gonna call it here. I am, just so I don't forget what I am doing, I am going to put those down so I have my palette. This isn't going to be used too much, I don't think. Just because of the black on it might throw a little bit. I'll have to go pick up some diorite, but I don't think diorite has the warm tones, because like that's got the pinks in there. A little bit of green in it, but at least the mauvey pink color matches the pinks in that. So, alright then. I am going to go back to the hut though before finishing up in here and get my inventory sorted a little bit so we are ready to go for the next stream. I probably won't stream tomorrow. I did not check to see what my appointments are like tomorrow, so I don't know what my schedule is like. I actually got off later than I thought I would today. So there is that. Oop, this is spruce. I'll just throw you there. Okay, and then that is also spruce. That is more brown wool. Calcite goes in a different thing. You go... there. My goodness, I looked right over you. Okay. And then stripped, you'll just go there. Okay. I will actually put you here so it's a little easier for my eyes to, like, center in on it. Okay. You get to go back in there too. Let's get you there. You go in here. Okay. I'm gonna have to chop down trees in the morning. Or, well, in the morning in game. It'll be a couple days from now, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. I can take a quick peek at what my schedule is like. And make sure the doors are closed. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Because if it's going to be an early day tomorrow, then I will stream tomorrow. But if it's not going to be an early day, then I'm probably going to nap after work. Might not be an early day. Let's see. Ooh, Wednesday is booked. Aside from the morning. Anyway, I'll see how it goes on when I'll end up streaming again this week. I'm not entirely sure what day it'll be. It's more so just if I have the energy after work right now. Which I have a bit of energy, so we'll see. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep in here, and that'll be all for the stream. we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for joining and watching. Thank you also for watching the VODs. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.